Honestly, Victoria's coaching is a whole new level. It is amazing. It will blow your mind. It blew mine. My name is Margot. I am living in France currently, just south of Paris in a small village. And I've been here for about 12 years now. I come from a alcoholic home, family. And I knew that I had a codependent personality at a young age, in my 20s, but I thought that's who I was. I was codependent. And it was like, I was there and I was just going to have to deal with it. And through listening to your podcast and learning more and becoming a coach, but also, I was a coach and then I started following your podcast. And it was just hearing what you were saying about codependency and how it's practice behaviors and it's habit and it can be changed. It really excited me about all of that. And I was going through a really difficult time in a relationship that I'm in. And the timing was just incredibly perfect because people always say this, but it was like you were speaking to me about my problem, my experience in that moment, and how I was functioning in it. It just really blew my mind. And so I started following you and decided I really needed to do your program. And I'm so glad I did. Really, really made a difference in my life. The program is so in-depth. There's so much to it. And when I was going through the program, I had travels and different things happening. Right now, what I'm doing also is I'm going through the program again. I'm finding it so amazingly valuable. And remembering some of the older practices, somatic practices that maybe I wasn't doing as much anymore. So I'm just like really going through it week by week and doing the journaling a bit more than I had time for during it and doing that. So I'm journaling more. I'm doing somatic practices every day and doing them before I go to bed at night. It's really been helping my sleep. And like I said, I'm still kind of going through a difficult time, so it's helping through all of that. It's like vital, really vital. Victoria's coaching skills are amazing. So what you bring to her to process through, you will move forward in any area that you want to. Also, when I signed up for the program and decided to invest the money, I said to myself, I'm going to fucking make this work. It was just like, I'm going to do it. And I knew it was up to me because I have done other programs that I didn't work as much as I could have. So I just knew, I'm like, okay, this is an investment. It's an investment in myself. And I'm going to go all in. And I'm just going to make it work. But it's really up to you. You've got to work through the program. You've got to put the time in and be willing to give yourself that space to do the inner work, to go inside, to open up. It's not always easy, because we're so used to our old behavior patterns of buffering or denying or just self-criticizing, self-loathing. Learning to stop those things is not always comfortable, but when you do those things and process through, it's just amazing. So I would say, it's up to you and your commitment to the program, but it's endless. It's such a profound program. There's so much in those 24 weeks. There's so much there. It's just so much value inside the program. It's amazing. And then on top of it, you have Victoria's coaching, which is so awesome. For me, these were really profound shifts in who I am and how I function and how I see myself. And when you're doing that work, it's not easy. And Victoria is also really gifted at making you feel and believe that you can do it and talking to you about how not to be critical. Instead of just saying, cut the negative self-talk, don't do it, she teaches you how and gives you many examples and talks you through it. So it's incredibly powerful and life-changing work, really. And it's 6 months for a reason. It takes time to do that work. And just to be inside the group where we have each other's support also is amazing. And to do the work with Victoria, it's a chance of a lifetime, honestly. It changed my life for good. And it continues to change my life because it's work that you continue to do. It's not like you do it and it's done. It's something that you continue to do. But I have the tools. I have the know-how. I have the practices. So it was one of the best experiences of my life, I would say. For me, it was a big investment. And I was a little nervous about it at first. But after I did it, I had no buyer's remorse. That thing that comes in right away, like, oh my God, what did I just do? I had zero. And it just came from this space of, this is the work that I need to do more than anything else. And I think anybody walking in this world with codependent, people-pleasing type behavior, there is nothing more important. Absolutely nothing more important. And that's why this program changed me so profoundly. The way I show up for myself. Not even knowing before that I could show up for myself. Like that I didn't give myself enough grace and enough acknowledgement that I could be that person for me. And now I know it. I know it in every cell of my body. And so that is invaluable. It's just invaluable. And I think also the change that you make in your life and the way you show up, even at work and relationships and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I think it will come back, the investment will come back tenfold because of the empowerment, the freedom. It's just invaluable. I mean, I can't say enough about that. It was worth way more than what we pay for this program. There's so much to it.